Welcome back, everyone, joining us from last year, and thank you for being here for the first UW stream this school year. Tonight is our first UW Esports Game of the Week stream, featuring some matches from our UW Esports teams. Tonight, we're going to be featuring our Rocket League team in a preseason scrim against their rivals from the north, the Western Washington Vikings. As some of you already know, this is our little spiel. Our esports program seeks to build and foster community, open some doors to the vast career opportunities in the field of gaming, and to promote the virtues of healthy competition. Through esports, we are able to communicate with one another, forming and developing digital communities so necessary in the challenging times we are facing right now. But we hope you enjoy being a part of our community, and we invite you to get more involved if you want to. Follow us here or on our UW Esports Discord server, as well as on our social channels at U of WA Esports. Now, to introduce ourselves, I'm Hydra K9, otherwise known as Caleb. I'm currently a sophomore at the University of Washington, and I'm going to be one of your casters for the night.
And I'm Colin. I'm currently a sophomore as well at the University of Washington, and I'm also going to be one of your casters tonight.
Now, these are our first couple of games for the year against a team that I personally have never watched play, Western Washington. I don't exactly know what to expect. I've heard that they're pretty tough competition. Got a lot of very good players on their end of the field. So I'm pretty excited to get into this. What are you hoping to see tonight, Colin?
Yeah, I'm hoping to see a fair bit of that kind of Washington rivalry between Bellingham and Seattle, of course. I know a little bit about some of these players. Of course, got two Supersonic Legend titles from Ankh and Bobbert, and I watched a little bit of Impulse's streams, and he's a pretty dang good player. So
you're gonna have to be giving me the insights tonight on what these guys are capable of. I've definitely seen a bit from Wizard and Vixie on our end of the field, but we have a new player on the team for this year. Whale is going to be joining them for this scrim, and I have never seen Whale play before, and I'm excited to see what they bring to the team.
Yeah, should be fun. Bit of a new lineup for UW, new players, and I'm excited to see how well they'll play together.
Yeah, I think without further ado, we should get into it so we can see what these players have got in store for us. UW definitely has a very aggressive offense, or at least they did last year. So I'm interested to see how that translates into this year with some new players on the field for us. I wonder if they are going to be playing the same way. And we already see a goal from UW here in the first 13 seconds of the game. Wizard putting that one in too quick to even realize what was going on. Now, do you know anything about the play styles over there on Western? Something we should be looking for? Are they an aggressive team, a defensive team?
Unfortunately, I haven't watched them play a whole lot. Of course, two SSLs and a high-level grade champ, so they're definitely going to have a higher level of mechanics. I think this game will come down to the how well each roster works together. They look pretty well matched up in the first 50 seconds that we've seen them play. So
yeah, I definitely agree. And already one snuck by. Looks like Whale there, put in behind him from Western here. I believe that was Impulse that snuck that one in there. Just a nice tight angle from that corner. And a bit of a tough kickoff there from UW. Dangerous ball there. Nothing you can really do there. It looks like a missed kickoff, and Western was there to capitalize on the mistake.
Yeah, so those quick kickoff goals, which seem to be doing a UW in right now.
Yeah, no, definitely, I agree. Vixie putting one up high off the backboard, leaving a nice pass there for Whale, who puts a floater on net, but it's quickly put away. Western with the counter attack there, but Vixie with a nice 50 playing off that sidewall.
Western right now doing a pretty good job of controlling the midfield. UW hasn't had much time on the ball in their opponent's half.
Yeah, definitely. We're seeing a lot of good offensive control here from Western. Nice play to the corner by Vixie there. A good clear. That gave Wizard the opportunity to clear the ball down field for a good pass to Whale, and he's able to dribble that one in. Really great control on the ball there from Whale. Taking that soft touch and playing that ball into the net. A good demo on kickoff there from Western. An air dribble opportunity here. Bumped off the ball by Vixie. Another good save from Vixie there too. Ball played center by UW, but no one's there to capitalize on that one.
Whale with a good dunk.
Vixie with the ball in net. A barrage of goals from both teams here. We are halfway through this match, and we've already seen 5 goals. Definitely 2 aggressive offenses going against each other here. Vixie with a nice pass center. Whale there to receive and putting that one in, bring the score up 4-2. That goal was scored in less than 10 seconds.
I'd also like to point out that every player on UW right now has a goal, and I feel like that kind of showcases their team plays and such. I forgot the word.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. They definitely have a good sense of each other's skills and capabilities. They know how to play off of each other, and they're definitely doing a great job of setting up their offense. Wizard playing the ball downfield into the corner. Impulse there to intercept. But Whale pre-jumping that one and playing that ball center again. No one's there to receive. Off the ceiling here. A bit of an interesting choice there to go off the ceiling for that one. Probably stalling for time there because that touch isn't really getting them much on the offensive side of things. Yeah. Wizard with a nice 50 there. Vixie up for that one. Beating the Western player there. Bumped off that one, and it gives Impulse an opportunity to play that one downfield. Dangerous ball here for UW, floating in front of their net, but Wizard with a nice clear. See the inverse here for Western's defense as they're struggling to get this ball out of their half. The game has significantly slowed down in the past couple of minutes. But as I say that, a very nice save there from Ankh. But it's not enough as it gets played in by Wizard. Bringing the score 5-2 with a minute left in the game.
9 shots total right now from UW. They're really picking up that offense after they let in those two quick goals.
Yeah, definitely not letting up here. Even though they're up 3 goals, a minute left in the game, they definitely not letting up on that offense. Trying to show Western early into the series that they're not something to mess with. Ball played off the back wall. Whale with a nice touch up. Gets the second one. Looks like a flip reset there. I don't think he got his flip there, but it's still a nice clear. Ball played back by Onk. Impulse trying for that touch, but not quite getting it. And the ball is cleared out onto Western's half. With this nice soft touch, playing that one under Impulse, and the demo from Vixie clearing up that defense. A 3-on-1 situation here. Not much that Western's defense can do. A very nice play there. Good execution and good teamwork. And like you were saying before, the scores are very even for UW, just showing how well they are working together.
Yeah, that versatility coming in from the UW players is serving them well. I believe each player had at least 3 saves too. Yeah, Vixie with 4, Whale and Wizard with 3 apiece.
Yeah, definitely a very good showcase of UW coming out for our first game of this year. Um, Definitely a good one to start off with, ending the match 6-2 in favor of UW and bringing the series 1-0. They're going to be playing a best of 5 here, so it's the first of 3 wins, and it's definitely a good way to kick it off. What did you see from UW that you think made it so successful for them right out the gate?
Yeah, well, they struggled a bit to start out. Of course, Western getting those 2 quick goals to put them ahead, but UW doing a good job of regaining control of that midfield and really setting them up in their opponent's half.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Um, Definitely doing a good job later into the game of playing off of each other, playing those passes. We saw an amazing demo play between Whale and Vixie, really clearing up that defense, leaving, I believe it was Bobbert in a 1v3. I may be mistaken, but definitely a tough situation to be on defense, and not really much you can do against 3 high skilled players all working together in calm. Communicating with each other, there's just not much you can do in that defensive scenario.
Yeah, of course. One bump is all it takes sometimes.
Yeah, definitely can clear the field, clear that defense, and create a lot of space. We definitely are fans of the bumps and demo plays as the UW casters, and it shows just the level of skill and the execution that it takes to pull something like that off. Because it really is a risk when you're sending a player out of their rotation to go pick off a demo to open up that defense. If that goes wrong, you've got a player out and you're now scrambling to recover. So it definitely shows that they are confident in each other. They are willing to work through those plays, and they aren't nervous that it's going to go poorly. But I think with that, we should get into game 2 and see just how this goes. Now, UW struggling on those kickoffs early into the game last game, but they definitely turned it around later into the half. But it looks like this one went in their favor as well.
They should have regained control of the ball here.
Definitely a tough spot to be in as Western, losing your first game of the series by 4 goals. It's a tough spot mentally as a team. So if you, Colin, are kind of the manager or the coach for this team, what are you telling them to kind of get their heads right going into the second game of the series?
Honestly, I think a lot of their mistakes and such on goals were leaving their teammates in tough situations. Of course, like a demo and a bump, those are hard things to plan for. But I think if they come out like ready and prepared to see those from their opponents, then they should do well or do better at least.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Leaving your teammates out to dry is not a great scenario to put them in. And it's definitely a good idea to try and keep on top of that and give your teammates as much space and time as you can possibly afford them. A nice shot there from Bobbert, sneaking it past two UW defenders off of a great pass from Impulse. Kicking this game off for Western up a goal, similar to how we saw it going into game one. Could possibly be UW too confident in their abilities coming out of game one and giving them not enough
Here's a
space.
good demo.
Yeah, definitely a good one there.
Double touch. No.
A very close opportunity from Western there. A bit squandered not putting that one in. It bounced in front of UW's net a couple of times there. But UW was eventually able to get it out.
What? Western is starting to utilize the demo more in their opponent's half.
Yeah, definitely a good touch from Impulse there. I mean, Bobbert playing that one around UW's defense.
What was that touch?
Oh my
That
gosh!
was nuts.
The flip reset off of the ball, coming off of the wall, and scooping that into the net like that. I wish I could see that again because I have no idea how that was pulled off.
Seemed to have landed on the ball, I think. And then from there, got the flip and somehow flipped his car around with the ball with it. That was insane.
Some sort of a scoop there. That flip reset, you don't see those very often where someone flip resets off of the top of the ball. But using that flip so well to scoop that one in. I don't even blame UW for not expecting that one because I don't think I ever would.
Certainly not, yeah. It almost looked a bit more accidental, but I mean, take nothing away from the shot.
No, definitely. I think players like this, it's hard to say what is and isn't an accident because they're so skilled. You can't expect them not to be able to do something like that.
True enough, yeah.
Now UW down 2 goals here with 2 minutes left in this game. They definitely need to pick it up here on the offensive half if they want to stay alive in this match. Good bump there to clear out Bobbert, but it's not enough. And
It's
the
a
ball
good flick to
floating
get
over,
it past both defenders.
floating over UW's net there dangerously, but definitely a good flick.
Pulse takes their boost.
Pixie with a nice touch off the back wall.
Here comes Western. They have boost.
Good use of the flip there to put that one on net. The Wizards able to play that one out. Now it's Bobbert's turn. Going for a
down
pass
below.
there.
Intercepted.
Nice touch there from Whale to intercept that one. And off the backboard. Not enough time to get over that one for Vixie. Whale is definitely a fan of the pre-jumps there. It just shows how much these players know and how well they can react. An amazing save from Wizard there. But these players are so quick on their feet and they can predict the other team's game plan so quickly that they are able to jump for that ball before it's even touched and intercepted. Another great save from Vixie there as the ball's played out of UW's half.
40 seconds to go. I don't think UW has had many shots on target this game.
As you said that, though, Whale with a nice shot off of the corner there, but not quite enough to put that one in.
Yeah. Western doing a good job of keeping up the pressure, and as I say that...
Yeah, definitely
Vixie
a nice play around by Vixie there, getting that one around that defender, and able to kind of find that open net with no other Western players back on their rotation. UW's opportunity here, 12 seconds left in the match. Whale with a nice shot, blocked off by Ankh, keeping them in this game.
Might have an open net here. Puts it away.
That is the nail in the coffin there.
That should seal the deal there for Western.
Nice shot from Ankh. Able to finish that one off. Get Western's morale and spirit up coming out of game 2 with a win here. Keeping that ball up. Maybe put one more in for good luck. Say that. And there it is.
Team play.
Western using their little boost, using their teammates to put in one more to finish off game 2, bringing the series 1-1. Both teams definitely showing that they're not going to back down, even if they come out of this with a loss. UW coming into game one, getting scored on very quickly, kind of down going into the second half of game one, but immediately bringing that back, bringing the score up 6-2. And then Western coming out of that tough loss, losing by 4 goals, and immediately bringing it back and showing UW that they're not going to back down.
Yeah, certainly. And I think this speaks more to Western's ability to come back. I believe their only goal that they let in was just them getting over committed in their opponent's half and leaving their goal open.
Yeah, I definitely agree. They got a little overconfident being up a couple goals, and they opened up their defense a little bit too much. Players having a tough time getting back on their rotation, and it gave an opportunity for Vixie to put that one in, but it wasn't quite enough for UW to bring it back in that game. So what are you looking for as UW to come back into game 3 and get a win here?
Yeah, I think now they can start with a clean slate. Series is tied, so no one really has an advantage here, and I think we should see a pretty even game.
Yeah, definitely. I think both teams are showing that they're pretty evenly skilled. Lots of good players on both sides of the field, very mechanical players. Um, we have a lot of trust in both teams and their teammates. Whale going up for lots of pre jumps, trusting demos from Vixie and things like that. And on the other end of the field, um, we had Impulse and Bobbert working very well together on the offense, setting up plays for each other, using those demos that UW used against them in the first game. And it just shows how committed to this both teams are and how much they support and trust their teammates.
Yeah, their drive is showing here, and I think whoever's going to win this match is going to be the team who wants it more.
Yeah, definitely, I agree. So without further ado, let's get into game 3 and see who really wants it more. UW quickly losing that first kickoff. Definitely struggling with the kickoffs a bit in this matchup. Dangerous ball already, and a nice demo there from Western. But no one's there to capitalize, and the ball's quickly played out of UW's half by Wizard. Vixie with a good touch to the sidewall, but Bobbert's there and beats him very, very swiftly. Another nice touch center to himself. Good patience there from Onk, not wasting any boost, knowing that they had the time to let that one drop and play the bounce and get the power clear. It definitely worked out for them as the ball is now in UW's half in a dangerous spot, floating in front of net. Whale with a weird touch there, and Vixie able to play it off of their back. Vixie losing that 50 pretty heavily. But Whale's there to intercept that one, and Wizard with a nice clear to the corner. Ball kind of stagnant in mid there, but eventually it plays out to Western's half. We saw a couple of UW players low on boost, and we still see Wizard pretty low on the tank. Western doing a pretty good job of maintaining that boost control on their half. But as I say that, multiple players low here too. No team having any time to go collect boosts as they're playing so quickly. Definitely a different game so far, very slowly paced as we're already 2 minutes into this game with no goals scored. What are you seeing differently here, Colin?
Certainly, I think both teams are using a lot more boost in the build up and such, which makes it so they can't really use that boost to make their mechanical plays and such when trying to score.
Yeah, definitely. When you're spending this much time reeling on defense, both teams alike, and using all that boost, it's really tough to make an offensive opportunity. As I say, that Vixie playing the ball downfield, Wizard able to 50 that one to the center, but Impulse able to clear that one out. Western was definitely doing a great job of boost starving UW in their last offensive barrage.
Might have an open net here.
Not quite. Vixie's not able to put that one on. Missed opportunity there. Wizard with a good read on that flip reset, playing that ball high instead of low, and Whale with a nice shot,
There's a goal.
bringing the score up 1-0. 2:20 left in this game. Now, we say that UW's been struggling with the kickoffs, but that was actually a very good kickoff there from Whale. I have to believe that that was an intentional loss there. Many times these players will lose the kickoff intentionally to a specific side. Their teammate there ready to receive that ball and play it for an offensive play.
Yeah, signs of a well coordinated attack from a UW.
Yeah, definitely. A good 50 there from Onk. Played high, but cleared off the backboard by Whale. Bobbert taking their time in the corner.
Gets around one.
No one there on that one. And Onk with the opportunity here. Good patience. Not feeling the need to make that second touch, waiting for the ball to go to the ground, knowing that they would have more control there. Definitely a smart play there from Onk. Ball cleared out by Onk. Impulse with a dribble to the wall. Whale beating them very quickly. A ball played high off the backboard. A dangerous ball here as Vixie gets bumped, but it's intercepted in the mid. Vixie with a nice play to Wizard. Wizard with an opportunity here to play one off the wall. Losing a bit of control there. Not quite the setup that they're going for. Looks like an open net on UW's half, but Wales there on the rotation to play that one. See, with an opportunity here, playing that one low, but Onk's there to read that one out. Low on boost here as Wizard steals the mid. We're seeing Western in a bit of a situation similar to how UW was low on boost, not really able to recover, but they are still making offensive plays out of it.
There's been a couple times where I've seen Western players more forward than the ball.
A nice shot there. Lots of power from Onk.
Yet again.
Very difficult to save. 7 seconds left. We're going to see some overtime here, possibly. Very quick 50s off of the kickoff. UW making the most of this attack. A nice ball there. Not quite enough. The ball drops. We're going into overtime. Game 3, 1-1 in the series and the game.
That's a great
Very
finish.
swift overtime there as UW plays that one in off the corner. A great finish, as you said, to end game 3 and bring the series up 2-1 in UW's favor.
Yeah.
Great game there. Definitely a lot slower of a match, both offenses and defenses doing a lot of work there to keep the ball from going in the net.
Yeah, a lot of that match was UW is hitting back and defending, as what Western was doing everything they could to try to level up the game.
Yeah,
and I think it really shows well for the UW team to respond so quickly in overtime after conceding.
Yeah, I mean, we brag about UW's offense here so often, but we don't really brag about their defense all too much. But it definitely shines in situations like that where they're getting a barrage of offensive attacks, balls off the backboard, balls off the corner, and it really shows just how strong UW is as a team on all parts of the field, offense and defense, and working together to get that ball out of their half.
Certainly, yeah. So they're up 2-1 now in the series, and if we are now on match point for UW.
Yeah, definitely a tough spot to be in as Western. They battled back in game 2 to get that win and tie up the series, but then immediately came back and lost that one. Bringing it to overtime, though, showing just how close these teams really are. And I think we need to get into game 4 here so we can see if Western can really bring this back or if UW can hammer this one in and win the series 3-1. Now UW trying to use that kickoff again, but Whale having a bit of a tough time playing that ball out of the half, and Impulse playing that ball high back into UW's half. Now smart by Wizard there to take his time on that ball, be patient, knowing that he had a lot of space there, and a nice shot from Vixie. Played it just behind two Western Washington defenders into a nice open spot of the net.
Yeah, that's great heads up there from Vixie, recognizing where Western was taking the ball and doing well to intercept the clear.
Yeah. And these players, like I said, that placement on that shot, so perfect, playing that behind the defenders instead of into them. It's definitely something that me as a player, and I think a lot of other lower ranked players than these players here on the field, don't always pay attention to. A lot of times it's just put the ball in net and hope it goes in, but these players know that those defenders, if they just slam it into the net, are most likely going to save it, so they really got to think about where they're shooting and the placement.
Yeah, I'm a Diamond 3, and I can say that 90% of my shots are just, hey, let's slam it towards the net and hope that it goes in.
Yeah, just aim for the big rectangle and hope. A nice shot there by Bobbert, using that flip so well to play that one over UW's defense. Now this one coming out quick, strong offenses from both players, 1-1 already.
Good demo from Western.
In a spot where previously UW had not scored, Western had not scored in the game previous to this. Both teams definitely want this win here. Dixie with a nice 50 there. Impulse
Another
back
demo.
on defense.
Great work from Will. He's cleared the way. There. Puts it away.
Definitely a good heads up play there from Whale, knowing with that demo and Vixie on the ball to go for the second one, freeing up that defense, freeing up the net entirely for Vixie's shot to just make its way in. Good 50 there from Whale. See if they can get a second touch here. Not quite enough to get that ball into the net.
Pulse with a shot.
Good save there from Wizard.
Strong as ever.
Good patience from Whale too to wait for that ball to the ground. Now we definitely had a habit of saying that Wizard was a very defensive rock for UW's team last year, and it's definitely showing this year as well. Lots of nice saves from them so far.
Whale with a good
from
fake.
Whale there, playing around two players. It's not quite enough. A nice, powerful shot there from Impulse. Playing that one to the top right corner. Nothing you can do as a defender there.
Yeah, and I think Whale just ran out of boost there at the end.
Definitely ran out of boost there, and it looked like UW's back line definitely gave them a bit too much space to recover on that ball. Another opportunity here from Ankh. Wizard playing that one high. Good choice there and getting the second touch to clear that one out.
That's a great
Whale with the redirect there, and Impulse with a very nice save.
Here comes Western. They are a bit low on boost.
Yeah, UW's counterattack there, definitely needing to recover there a bit. And it gives Wizard an opportunity to play that one center right into Bobbert. Whale just barely missing that one. Ankh taking their time on the wall. But Wizard intercepting, playing that one over the net. But Impulse heads up there. Those balls over the top of the net can be so dangerous. Getting to those early is definitely the way to go.
There's a long clear.
Right there. No boost here. A bit of a double commit from UW's defense. See if Western can capitalize here.
Here's Whale.
Not quite.
Open net. He's going to watch it slide in. Cheeky.
A bit of BM there as Whale just lets that one roll in. No Western players to get back on defense for that one.
Yeah, UW yet again catching a Western too far forward.
Yeah, definitely Western a bit overcommitted on the offense there, and UW recognized that, and Whale was able to kind of roll that one in. I do not know what that was, but Wizard with a nice pass there.
And he gets the save.
It was a nice pass to Bobbert, but Bobbert wasn't able to do too much with it. Wizard trying to steal that one from Vixie, it looked like, but
Might
Not
have a
able to get a touch there.
might might have faked out the defender there, as he thought like Wizard was gonna get a shot there.
Yeah, definitely. Um, whether it was Wizard being a bit cheeky and trying to steal that one from Vixie or calculated, it worked out either way. Nice touchdown, but Whale is able to intercept that one. UW up
Yeah,
4-2 with 20 seconds left. If Western wants this win to tie the series back up, they're going to have to do a lot of work here on the offense. Onk with a nice pass, but no one's there for that one. And with 11 seconds left in this game, there's not too much that Western can do here. UW with another opportunity. A nice shot there from Wizard. And it's
Wales
not enough. Not enough for Western as the ball drops. End of game 4 and end of the series as UW comes out on top 3-1. What were you seeing, Colin, that you think let UW come out on top for this series here?
I think there was more of a testament to UW's defense rather than their offense. Their use of the demo, especially in defense. I believe Western had a cross in towards the end of that match. That their other attacker would have had, except I think Whale demoed him out before he could get to the shot.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think they were using the demo very well just altogether. Definitely on defense, using it to clear out those attackers and make an opportunity for a clear. But also on offense, clearing out those defenders and opening up that net and kind of cleaning out those rotations so that they had all the space in the world. We saw it multiple times where Whale, Vixie, and I believe even Wizard 2 made some demos there that just allowed their teammate to roll that one in or take a nice shot that just floated its way into the net with no defender in sight.
Certainly, yeah. Wizard as well had a pretty good game. He made a three saves there, and he led his team in points. And I think a lot of that was from his work off of his backboard. He did well to intercept their clears and shots on.
Yeah, definitely utilizing that backboard as well as possible on defense. It's so important. You don't think about it too much, that ball bouncing off the back of the net. It's not a threat because it's not going in the net, but in reality, it's one of the more dangerous balls to have to deal with on defense. Letting those balls bounce off the backboard, you got to use a lot of boost to get up to them, and it kind of bounces out into the center field, giving the offense an opportunity to score on you. So getting those balls early, like we saw Wizard do, getting up onto the backboard, catching those balls before they bounce is so much more effective than letting them bounce out. And it really showed how strong UW's defense was, especially in game 3. The score is so low. We definitely saw very solid defense from UW.
Certainly, yeah. Yeah, and that defense to a counterattack really seemed to seal the deal here for UW.
Yeah, definitely. And I think with that, we need to say congratulations to UW for winning that series, coming out of that one against Western, our so-called rivals from the north, coming out of that series 3-1 on top. Thank you so much, everyone who joined us tonight on our University of Washington Twitch channel, and for spending some time with not only us casters, our players, but also our production crew behind the scenes. They do so much work to keep the stream up and running for us. Remember to check us out at U of Wa Esports on most any platform, social media, including Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and you can also come join us in our Discord if you're interested in volunteering behind the scenes, joining that production crew that I brag so much about, and kind of getting involved with the club itself. But without further ado, have a great night, and we hope to see you next time.
It began with 3 pillars, the foundation for UW Esports, pushing ourselves to greater heights.
Community.
Career. Competition.
Where can we go
let's go.
Where's the Gnarl? The Gnarl! The Magnets are for University of Washington every single member of Colorado's squad line.
He goes to the elite. Yeah, I think it's sick.
Oh yeah. Reminds me of Toronto
Now we're
Defiant.
seeing it.
Toronto Defiant Yakpung. Reminiscent of that, of just juggling everyone into the corner there.
Maybe that'll be the game changer here for UW.
Maybe. Oh my goodness! What an angle by Wizard.
Wow. What a shot.